Do you think I can be back home this month?
Maybe.
Welcome back to Let's Play with Honey in Trauma. We've got to go back into our first two dreams and check out the drain symbol.
This is the dream where I find my old teddy bear wedged under a weight.
Alright, I guess I have to change before I can step back.
I decide to take a look around. This looks like the place I used to eat lunch at when I went to law school. Strange. I never went there at night.
I'm pretty sure we were over here at the apartments.
There is a storm cloud in the night sky. Might be raining. I'm in the mood for rain.
There it is. Alright. Now if I click what you're seeing, that pop-up gray, it's just going to take me back to the tree. I learned that before, so let's go ahead and just check out this drain symbol since she's hinting all over the place that that's a drain.
Looking at the rigid concrete, I wish something would stir this place up.
That's what I call stirring a place up. Swallow the skyscraper. Got it. Very cool. There it is. So we still have to figure out how to cut the fruits. And I have no clue about Coffee with the Nighthawks. I'm hoping the last world's going to give us, or last dream's going to give us some hints. And open the crate. That's going to be the crate with the drain on it. Look behind the shrub. She told us there's something behind the shrub in that other picture. Here in What They Expect, you could see it was sort of industrial. Not sure how to do that either. Maybe that'll be our cutting also. For now, let's go check out the crate. See that alternate ending.
This is the dream where I am chasing a ghost.
And it was just right here.
Grass everywhere. Since I started chasing ghosts, I neglected this place.
It is amazing how overrun it looks versus the third dream, What They Expect, which was so crisp and clean and mowed. Alright, let's drain. Cool.
I used to be able to get blood from a stone. At least I tried.
Okay. So those were blood cells. But of course you can't get blood from a stone, so that's interesting. Maybe just her trying at the impossible. So only one alternate ending, all the photos. Two alternate endings in all the photos. And this one and three photos. Alright, we can come back here. But I want to check out the road less traveled.
This is the dream where I am looking for a hidden path.
Hidden path. Okay. Nothing hot spots right away. For the sides. Several right here.
They put up those billboards. Are they trying to cover up something with them?
I only work so I can party on weekends. And then hours for a party.
I can paint this symbol to turn left.
Alright, left.
seems I'm not the first to look for a road less traveled. Maybe there is no such thing.
Ah.
This is how I cut my way. I will need this when I find a dead end.
Cut. We finally got our cut symbol, like a backward C. Did you see that? There was more in here.
From time to time there is a clearance, but it's never comfortable enough to rest. It feels like I'm making a mistake.
And we saw this in another photo in another dream. Well, I guess we try to lift it. Well, that was the right symbol.
Out here, everything seems out of reach. My dreams, my hopes. But then even my fears.
And the red blood cells again. Huh. Alright, that must have been an alternate ending, the top of the pole. So we know how to cut. Let's hop right back in there and keep going. We'd hardly gone anywhere.
This is the dream where I am looking for a hidden path.
So we can go left and go straight to it. Or backwardsy.
It seems I'm not the first to look for a road less traveled. Maybe there is no such thing.
And this just takes us up. We saw the pole. What else is there?
From time to time there is a clearance, but it's never comfortable enough to rest. It feels like I'm making a mistake. This is how I cut my way. I will need this when I find a dead end.
So this isn't the dead end she wants.
This is how I cut my way. I will need this when I find a dead end.
So a lot of different ways to get there. So we can probably cut to get behind the bushes. And we could probably cut the fruit trees. Oh, this one is really different. It just sort of drills
Somehow,
down.
I find myself above the road.
Every photo tends to just, so far, is just getting deeper and deeper in the drill down. Ah, picture. Sort of upside down, everything.
It's a bizarre photo. Why is there a drain on this box?
The bigger question is, why is there blood in the box?
After I get used to the dark, it starts hurting when I try looking back.
So much you can see in this one. Well, now we really do have a yellow brick road. And that's the picture we found. And here's where we were going.
This is how I cut my way. I will need this when I find a dead end.
This would have been much harder to start on if we had come here first, because it is so, this is the most of the surreal. The first one definitely led you by the hand more. There's a picture.
I can draw this symbol to move back.
I like that it's open-ended. Aha!
I begin cutting my way.
So this is the dead end. Backwards Z.
This is not a shortcut.
Let's do it again.
The path seems to go on forever. It's just like the main road. It only takes more effort.
The symbol is actually, they're all pretty simple and pretty easy, but you really need to be sure you get it right. As you've seen twice now, didn't quite get it.
It's one of those dreams that never ends. It seems to continue even when I'm awake. With every heartbeat.
Are you looking forward to going back home?
I thought I did. I'm not sure anymore.
Aren't you eager to continue?
Doing what?
You know, living.
I guess not. I'm living now, aren't I?
Aw, and she still has the sad panda face. But she's out of the hospital now. So that must have been the main line. Told us the point was to find the road less traveled, so we did. Very interesting. And the blood cells again, which this time of course led to the blood flowing, the skin, the heart, the ribs. Finny. Or is it? Little question mark, yet. And then back to talking to the doctor and finally being released. She's kind of come full circle. And at the same time, you can see at the end, she's still not happy. So she's still not exactly gotten over and moved on from everything. Wow. This is very surreal and trippy and beautiful all at the same time. Such a unique experience. I'm really glad I checked it out. Of course, I'm not done because there are several things to pick off, so we're going to take care of that, but probably next time. So, until next time, bye.